Absolute chaos. I'm hiding in here, and I thought I'd do some makeup with you. Working from home, homeschooling, staying at home. Everything is very home-centric at the moment, isn't it? I think that's why my forehead is falling off. I'm slathering on this stuff about 3 times a day. Medicate, Ultimate Recovery Intense. If only they did it to treat my brain as well. I thought we'd just do a little bit of quiet, nice makeup. Current makeup routine, or what's in my makeup bag, isn't it? We're on YouTube. Winter 2021. We had such high hopes for 2021, didn't we? Oh dear. There's light at the end of the tunnel, people. Very minimal products in this video, and that's because this will come as news to you unless you follow me on Instagram. All my stuff, a lot of my stuff, my work stuff, is still in storage because we moved. I know that some of you are going to fall off your perches with shock at that news, but it was actually a while coming. I just don't discuss most of my life online, really, and then I just do things that come as a bit of a surprise. This, by the way, is Chanel Le Beige. I've been using this loads and loads and loads. I think it's my favourite foundation of the past couple of years, really. Look at that glow. It's just really fresh and natural looking and beautiful. I'm using shade B30. Yeah, so it was a little while coming, in that when we first moved to our last house, which I have to say, I don't ever think that I'll live in a house as beautiful as that house again. It was just absolutely perfect. But quite soon after moving there, we did realise that location-wise, at some point in the future, we would have to change. We didn't want to have to, because the house was absolutely perfect, but we always said if something came up, a house that we loved, in the location that would be perfect for us, then we would consider it. And then in autumn last year, this house came up, and the location is just so perfect for us, and it also happens to be a really beautiful location. We never thought that something like this would ever come up. Why would you move? and yeah, we couldn't resist. It's a big renovation project, which we weren't quite sure whether we wanted, but here we are, and so that's going to be happening. But yeah, so that's sort of big news. So yeah, maybe some renovation content, maybe not on this house. We'll see what happens. Beautiful Chanel base. Now look, if I was going to be wearing a mask, this has got quite a dewy finish, so it never really sets dry or matte. It's a dewy, healthy, fresh finish. If you've got very oily skin and you don't want that kind of finish and you need a more matte finish, this probably isn't for you. However, my little trick for if you're going to be wearing a mask and you don't want it to sort of transfer or smudge or whatever, translucent powder. This is a beauty pie one called One Powder Wonder, and you just, I have to say, it does take a bit of the sheen off. So you could put a bit on your T-zone as well if you want to, but just around the mask area, and especially the nose. So I'm glad you got to see it a bit sheeny shiny, and now you're getting to see it slightly matted down because I've got the powder on top. L'Oreal back to bronze. So this is why we're on minimal products, because I have not unpacked things yet. And also I think that I'm going to be building an office in there's sort of a section that's slightly, it's not wooded, but it's, you know, like surrounded in trees, and it looks down in a valley just on the most amazing, you know, scene. It's like being on bloody holiday. It's amazing. And I thought if I built an office there, then I could film there and I could just look out over my view and it would just be ideal. So that's what I might do, but that might be even longer coming. We'll see. So a bit of bronzer is really, really very, very low-key, this makeup. A bit of blush that I found in my car glove box. which is why it wasn't in my IGTV. If you saw my current makeup look on IGTV, this wasn't in it because I hadn't found it yet. And I had a rummage. There was a really, really old Kinder Surprise, which I did eat, even though the sell-by date was 2 years ago. And there was a mascara and there was a blush. On the eyes, this is what I've been using loads of. However, I don't think that they're making it in this duo anymore. It's Trini Makeup and it's Virtue and Fortune. Two little sort of cream shadow duos. One is really, really sheeny shiny like this, look. See? And the other one is really good for brightening if you're feeling knackered. The other one is really sheeny, sheeny, shiny too. But it's more, it's a deeper colour, look. Can you see? Now these stay on really, really well once you've let them set. And if you close your eyes and let them set, even better. But look, I'm just dabbing those on with fingertips and see how nice they look, really, really pretty. No blending needed, takes about 20 seconds and they're just brighter. So I've been using that a lot. As I say, I don't think they're doing the duo, it's Trini Tones, is it called? T-tones, but you can get them as full-size pots, and to be honest, that's what I do because they're just easier to use. A new mascara that I've been sent to try, Volume de Chanel, which is a really amazing formula and brush. And this is in a deep brown colour called Ecorse. Ecorse, I think it's called. I'm going to be doing a big old feature. Oh, I haven't curled them. A big old feature on brown mascaras because I just think that they are the business. Because if you're fair like me, when I did my IGTV using similar makeup to this, I'll link to it below, I did say I felt like the lashes looked really harsh against my face because my face was all really natural like this, sort of healthy looking, and then these big black lashes, and I'm quite fair, and my eyebrows are quite fair, and it just sort of slightly looked wrong. So I'm going back to brown for a while to see how I like it. In general, I've found in my extensive research over the years that the brown mascaras never tend to be quite as oomphy as the black versions. Apart from, actually, the Supra mascara from Clarins in brown, which is amazing. So yeah, I'll do a comparison of them all at some point when I get some time. What's happened there? I found a really nice lip shade. Aha, okay, just a bit of liner. That's a Vive one in Brat. This is Pout from Victoria Beckham, and it's the most gorgeous, luminous, peachy, neutral kind of colour. And I had this in a handbag all over Christmas. Obviously, I wasn't going anywhere, so I didn't put any lipstick on. And it was always in the back of my mind, oh God, my lips are really dry as well. It was always in the back of my mind that one of the first things I would talk about would be this lipstick. Because it sort of feels sheer and glossy and moisturising at the same time as having really nice colour payoff. Do you know what it feels like? It feels like 1 up, 3 up from a tinted balm. You know when you get the really, really bouncy, glossy feel from a lip balm? That's what I feel that I get, but with loads and loads of colour. And it just looks really fresh, don't you think? Haven't been doing my brows, but I thought I would make an effort now. You should see my setup here, it's so funny. I've got an old stool in front of me this way with a mirror on and some bits of makeup. And I've got a wooden chair this way with other bits of makeup on. I've got my tripod balanced on a pile of books, and then sort of 2 legs on a windowsill and then balancing forward. So it's all quite makeshift at the moment. I feel like I've been saying that for the last 10 years. Blow dried my hair for you. for my first video back. Hope you're appreciative of that because I cannot stand doing my hair. Let's just pop a bit more mascara on these corners. Nice. And I think we're done. That is all that I've been using. Really, when I did the IGTV, it was the foundation, the bronzer, the eye stuff, and then this mascara from Honest Beauty. If you want to see me using this and hear my thoughts on that, then it's on the IGTV, which I will link to below. But as I said, I felt like the black, and they're quite voluminous, was just really stark against what is my normal, natural makeup. So yeah, just some bits and pieces and a bit of a catch up and an update really. And I'll be back, I think, with my favourites. Will it be January favourites? Yeah, in the next video. So thanks for watching. All the information is below and see you next time.